So the head coach for the UNCW women's soccer team has been placed on administrative leave with pay. WWAY Sports Director Dustin Dorsey has been investigating this story and working on it all night and joins us now with the latest. So Dustin, what have you learned?
Well, Amanda, Coach Paul Kearney has been with the UNCW women's soccer team since 1994. But we learned today that he's been on administrative leave since early December. We found tweets posted last summer and more in November and December after the Me Too movement started accusing Coach Kearney of sexual misconduct at a UNCW soccer camp. 2 days after the most recent tweet, the school placed him on administrative leave. It is unclear at this time if it was a response to these tweets. Now, we reached out to UNCW spokeswoman Janine Iamuno, and she released a statement saying, in part, the university is aware of the allegations against Coach Kearney, and she goes on to say he was placed on leave in order for the university to conduct a personal inquiry. Now, Iamuno says this is not a disciplinary action, but adds anyone with information about the matter should contact the university. We also reached out to Coach Kearney's attorney, Bruce Mason, who responded to the allegations tonight, saying, quote, the allegation against Coach Paul Kearney is false. The accusation alleges an incident occurring in 1994. This claim was fully and thoroughly investigated by the New Hanover County Sheriff's Department in 2007. Paul cooperated in that investigation. The quote continues as saying UNCW is required to take seriously all allegations of this nature, and Coach Kearney is fully cooperating with the process and will continue to do so until its completion. Paul is very grateful for the outpouring of support from his family and friends, end quote. We also spoke with Lieutenant Jerry Brewer of the New Hanover County Sheriff's Office about that investigation from 2007. He said they are working on getting information about the case, and we will have that information right here tomorrow. Well, hello there, everybody. Last week, things were looking a little shaky for the UNCW men's basketball team, but after a pair of overtime games, and one of which they won on the road, the confidence appears back for the team. This certainly looked like a different group in the games against Elon and against Northeastern, and today at his weekly news conference, Coach C.B. McGrath agreed. He knows that confidence that was once lacking from this team returned to the group in the games, just in time for tomorrow night when the Seahawks meet their CAA rival Charleston in the Low Country. The Cougars return multiple starters from a year ago, while UNCW does not, but they still do have that experience that they can use.
Our guys weren't necessarily huge pieces in last year's games, but they saw the intensity of the battles, and they should not be surprised walking into that arena that it's going to be, a man's game.
Yes, it is, and it all goes down tomorrow in Charleston. We'll have those highlights right here on WWAY Sports. Now, keeping things with those Seahawks, you know guys like Devontae Kaycock and Jordan Talley, but many casual UNCW basketball fans may not recognize the name Daniel Ederoma. The Raleigh native has been with the team since last year, where he was a practice player for the Seahawks, and this season, his role is beginning to change.
Last year it was a lot of learning experiences, and this year it's a lot of learning more of what players do and being a contributor more so than just a practice player.
Ederoma's number hasn't been called much to help contribute on the court this season, but he continues to put in the work at practice and make an impact any way he can.
I think that I can be used in many ways to help other players and also increase my ability in each area that I work on.
His systematic approach to trying to improve and get better comes from another source. All these guys are student athletes, and Ederoma uses his major to help his game.
I'm a chemistry major, and I play basketball. Not many people know that unless they read my bio or something. It's very difficult, but discipline will definitely help you with achieving what you want at both.
Ederoma and this team wants to win. Through the early goings of the season, it's been hard to come by for UNCW, but Coach C.B. McGrath has created a culture where everyone knows things can turn around.
I feel like this team has a winning attitude. We pay attention to all the things that the coaches tell us. We've been picking up very quickly on the offense that he's bringing. and I think it's a very good fit for UNCW, this coach.
The opportunities for Ed Aroma may be limited this season as he works through his first full year as a member of this roster. But when that time comes, he has to be ready.
It just means you have to be very, very attentive and make sure you pay attention to the details that the coaches say. Work hard and make sure that you build chemistry with your teammates so that you can be on the floor with them and flow on the floor.
And right now, I want to just give a quick shout out to the New Hanover football team that allowed me to be part of their end of the year banquet this evening. What a special year it was for the Cats, and we at WWAY are considered lucky to have been able to cover all you guys. Let's hope we could bring another banner back to the area next year. All right, that will finally do it for me tonight.